All right, what's up, everybody? We are back in black. Maybe not, but we're back. We're back at it. That's for sure. Back at it. I did bring the list this time, so we're already winning at something tonight. I did bring the list. Go team. So, we got that going for us, which is nice. Somebody will get that reference. All spots are paid for, accounted for, so I appreciate that very much. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for being super prompt with everything. Didn't have to message a soul, so I really appreciate that. You guys are killing it with taking care of business, and I appreciate that. So, that's our list. Set that off to the side. And we'll get ready to get this show on the road. We've got our 4 boxes, so this concludes the first case. This finishes our first case completely. So you get 10 boxes to a case, obviously, for anybody that's not good at simple math. But we'll start a fresh case tomorrow. And then I'm also, for Saturday night, for the race, I'm planning a full case break. And if you're wondering what the price will be for the full case break, it's super, super simple. Just whatever your spot is, times it by 2, and that's what the case break will be. So the case break will be really, really easy to figure out. Like I said, it'll be super easy. So just take whatever price your spot is, times 2, boom, there you go. So case break will be really easy to do. So that's for Saturday, though. And again, I'll do another 5-boxer tomorrow. So good luck to everybody tonight. We did not pull a KA-VROOM in the first break. I don't know if they are going to fall 1 per case. I don't know if they're going to be a little bit more exclusive than that. Like sometimes with downtowns, they have made it to where you get 1, but it's like every couple cases. So I just don't know until I know, I guess. So let's get us started here. I only left 1 filler card out here, so we're going to do 1 at a time. Can only do 1 card at a time anyway. 2 out of 10, Nick Sanchez. We got a short print. 2 of 10. Nick Sanchez, I believe, is with Haley Deegan. That's going to go to Lauren. Nice start, Lauren. And then we are going to be sideways. 11 out of 15. Jumbo Pitwall. Christopher Bell. That's nasty. Jumbo Pitwall. Christopher Bell. Sorry, I don't have it on camera very well, do I? I'm over here gawking at the card, not paying attention to the camera whatsoever. I'm just and you guys are like, come on, man. I like that because I'm a Bell collector and a Bell fan, but my wife would love that because it's black and yellow, and she's a huge Steelers fan. That goes to Ricky. What is this? What do we got here? Winners. Oh, okay. Winning moments. Austin Hill out of 35. That will go to Will Black. Very nice. I guess I'm going to have to bring some card stands out here, aren't I? We're going to have to start getting serious about making this home. And another winning moments, Lane Riggs, this time out of 10. 9 of 10 hollow gold. Lane Riggs goes to J.R. Tipple. So another box where we had two of the same auto product or the same line. We saw that 4 out of 5 times earlier. That was a nice box though with 2 SSPs out of 10. I can't get it out. There it goes. We got the code. Oh, there we go. We know what we got now. I was going to say, there's the code card. We know we got one on the hook. It's just a matter of who it's going to be now. Denny Hamlin, KA-VROOM. I am pretty sure that last year, the first KA-VROOM I pulled out of 2025 turn 4 was a Denny Hamlin. Denny going to Brad. There you go, Brad. That is awesome. That doesn't suck at all. No, sir. I'm going to try to stand that up, but there's very little chance it's going to stay there for very long. I'm going to end up probably bumping it or something, so probably won't leave it there too long. Then we got the jumbo swatch tire for Ryan Blaney out of 35. That goes to Robert Rich. I do like how they did these. I mean, if you're going to get a tire relic, give me a big chunky one, right? Like, I'm here for that. I think that's cool. Tanner Gray, patch auto out of 25, blue. Tanner Gray belongs to Dan Owens. Dan O. Cases with 2 KA-VROOMs. Oh. I hope they didn't overprint them, you know. That's my worry, is you can overdo it too. Lane Riggs again out of 25. That is a nice card. Center stage, purple. But the photo they used and just the way that's laid out and everything, that's nice. Lane Riggs going to JR again. We're going to leave your KA-VROOM there for one more box, Brad, and then I got to move it. Because I don't want it falling around and smacking the table. And both times were they were the same driver with the KA-VROOMs. Interesting. All right, Brad, well, here's the deal. If we pull another Denny KA-VROOM, I get to keep the other one. That's the rules. I didn't make them up, but that's the rule. I didn't make the rules. Jesse Love out of 49. Base. Jesse Love. Love Machine. Going to Case Bob. I like that they pretty much, I mean, I know they redesigned the base, but they kept it pretty similar to last year. I thought the base cards last year were pretty nice, and so it gives you a little bit of a, you know, a way to correlate the 2 years. Ty Dillon sheet metal swatches, that's nice. 3-color sheet metal out of 49. It's going to go to Michael Clay. Since there's golds, they've overprinted the, yeah, I could see that. The checklist for KA-VROOMs is pretty big too. There's 20 drivers on the list. I am seriously gonna try to get the guys that I collect. So I gotta try to get Denny, Blaney, Larson, and Bell. Those 4, I gotta try to get all of them. So if you guys see any of those pop up, let me know. Or if you hit an extra. Zane Smith red patch auto out of 15. All of our short prints and super short prints have been on this half of the case. Zane goes to Andrew Haywood. Anxious to see the belt. Yeah. I'd like to get those, the 4 that I collect, I'd like to get them. We'll see how it goes. 2/35, patch auto Ross Chastain. Belongs to Ryan Evans. That's nice in the Wendy's fire suit. Love me some Wendy's. All right, we're going to move your KA-VROOM out of harm's way, out of the line of fire. Yeah, the Zane's nice. I would dare say the Zane is insane. Bell's running the truck race in New Hampshire. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Mark Martin out of 65. Takes the sting out of having Denny in the first half. Yeah. Mark Martin goes to Andy Heisey. Oh, that's nice. Cody Ware. The Rick Ware logo is cool. Team Icon signatures. I like how they did these. These are cool. It's sort of a cross between a auto and when they did the team logo cards in Donruss. They've sort of, those 2 cards have sort of had a baby here, which is kind of cool. Out of 75 for Cody Ware. Cody Ware goes to Glenn. Center stage, Dawson Sutton, rookie auto, numbered to 99. Dawson Sutton belongs to Zach Brewer. Dawson certainly leaves a little something to be desired with his auto, but a rookie auto no less. He could probably give us a little something more on that scribble. These young kids these days. All right, Alex Bowman out of 49. Center stage again. Bowman the Showman going to JR. I love the center stage set. Those are sharp looking cards. That design for those autos is really nice. We did have 3 autos in that box, didn't we? I wasn't even paying attention. Good call, Ryan. Good call. There was 3 autos in that box. We'll take that. We'll take that for sure. We'll always take the extra autos. We're not going to have another KA-VROOM, I don't think. Taylor Reimer, 14 out of 49. Of all the photos they could have chose of her to be a first card for a female driver, and they chose one where she's wearing a helmet. It's quite funny. Taylor Reimer goes to Bob. We might have 3 autos in this box too, because that's why I pulled the old switcheroo and pulled the card from the other side, because I think we have an extra auto in this one too. Winning moments, Tyler Ankrum out of 99. That's going to go to John Purcell. How do you guys, I know I asked earlier, but I want to ask again. How do you guys like the setup out here? Obviously, I'm going to try to get some things figured out. Maybe, I don't know, try to do something to give you guys a little bit better background visual. But as far as sound, visual, and you know, lighting and all that, everybody good with it? Everybody like it? Because I think this is going to be our new home for brakes out here. I just got to get everything situated. Noah Gragson, front row motorsports team icon signatures. That's sharp. Noah goes to Scott Bastian. And Noah doesn't have a ton in this product. So that's a pretty tough pull. That's why Noah's spot is a little bit less expensive than it normally would be, because he just doesn't have a ton on the checklist. That's cool. Congrats, Scott. Last one should be a 3rd auto, I believe. Like a Band-Aid, we're just going to go right off. Boom. Daniel Suarez. Team icon signatures for Spire out of 49. Mi amigo. Daniel goes to Lauren Satterley. So congrats, Lauren. There's Scott fired up. Heck yeah. It doesn't suck at all. I like these a lot too. Those are really cool. That would be, I'll tell you what, for any set collectors, I saw Val watching, but I'll tell you what, for any set collectors, that would be a cool set to collect. If you could put the whole set of these together, that would be pretty neat. So, all right, that's all I got for tonight. Again, I don't think there's a recap necessary for this kind of break. Just rewatch it if you want. But the race pool is posted for this weekend's race. The winner of the race pool gets their personal box of Turn 4. Second place in the pool gets the last Rip It Racing Breaks hat that I have. And I will get some more hats made again, but different design, different everything. Need some NASCAR radio stickers. I know, Val, I need to get some more. Logan sent me some at Christmas last year when he did the Secret Santa, and I stuck them on my slab case. What was the KA-VROOM? It was Denny. I'll show you. Dennis Hamlin. Yeah, I know. I need something with some NASCAR radio back here in the background somewhere. We'll have to work on that. But I do have stickers. They're just on my slab case. I got NASCAR radio stickers and a King NASCAR sticker. So, yeah. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Like I said, tomorrow night we'll do another 5-boxer. Saturday night, we'll do a full case. And the race pool's posted. Feel free, anybody that wants to jump in that, to do so. And we're off to a good start. Turn 4, Turn 4 is a great product for brakes. I say that all the time. If you collect a specific driver, your best option for Turn 4 cards is either participate in the breaks or wait and buy the singles when you can buy the singles. But opening boxes of this, chasing your favorite driver, is probably not a good situation. So, and I know that's easy for me to say as the breaker, but it's the truth. You know, when you have 140 drivers on the checklist and you get 4 cards in a box that's $190 or $200, yeah. Do the breaks or buy the singles. Those are your 2 best options. So, and once we'll go through this week, you know, we kind of are going to hit Turn 4 hard this week a little bit. And then we'll start just, next week we'll start sprinkling in some other stuff. And before long, we'll be doing some mixers and all that kind of stuff too. So, I hope everybody likes the product. I do. I think it's nice. There's a couple of sets that are really, really nice. I do think Panini did a better job this year as far as getting the price right from the start. I think they released it at a fair price, and I think it's maybe going to drop just a scotch from what I'm hearing from people. We might actually see the price come down just a hair. It may take a week or 2 for that to happen, but I do think it'll drop a smidge. So, anyway, that's all I got for tonight. I definitely appreciate everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed release day with Turn 4. And I'll get all these shipped out tomorrow. Shipping for all the Turn 4 cards is included. So if you hit something, your shipping is going to happen tomorrow. I will get to work on getting everything team bagged up. I guess that's the other thing I should probably mention. Everybody should know by now, but when you guys participate in these breaks with me, obviously it's saving me some supplies. But the one thing that I do that maybe some others may not do is every one of these, when you receive your card from a break, it's going to be in a bag so that your One Touch doesn't get scratched up, and it keeps it protected for as long as you want to keep it in that bag. So that's something that I do that I don't know if everybody else does it or not, but it's important to me, so I do it. Anyway, again, hope everybody has a great night, and I will catch you guys next time.